What is up, guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Today we're back on the E36 M3 Turbo, and we're gonna be doing some aggressive styling stuff to the front end. So before I show you what I'm doing, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off the front bumper. Alright dude, so here we go. I'm actually going to be trying to repurpose these little extra pieces. These came off of a certain someone's body kit. I'm not going to name anyone, but you guys can probably guess that. And what we're going to be making out of these are some front canards for the front of this bumper. So I do have the Rieger front lip on the bottom. Obviously it's in rough shape right now, but this is the time to do it. If I have to do any type of fabrication, it's now before the wrap. So oddly enough, what's cool about these is the fitment, if I put them upside down, is actually pretty good. Now I am gonna go back and trim these out. So what I wanna do right now is I'm gonna mock it up with just some blue tape and let's see where I need to cut. Right, so these actually do fit perfectly. So the next step is to drill probably 3 to 4 small holes in the side of the canard, and then we will mark it onto the bumper. Stop. Stop. We will mark it. We will mark it. We'll mark it onto the bumper over here, and then we will transfer that over, drill the holes in the bumper, and then once everything is bolted on, stop! Then we will trim this carbon fiber canard to the desired shape. So to do this job as best I can, I actually did get a caliper. I'm going to measure probably 3 to 4 spots out on this canard here, and then we're gonna do a small drill bit as a pilot hole, followed by a bigger drill bit so we can use proper hardware. All right, so now that I got these two drilled out, I'm gonna go ahead and mock these up and transfer where I need to drill into the bumper here using a marker through the drilled hole. So just marked up the second one down here. I'm gonna go ahead and drill that out with the pilot, then the main one, and then just put that temporary hardware in, and then we're gonna see where we're gonna cut on the outside here. All right, so obviously this is just mocked up, but the idea is there. Very difficult for you guys to see. So I'm thinking actually the cut is gonna have to be more diagonal so that this is like almost in a straight line. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. So this is where I'm at currently with this. Essentially right in the corner here, it's just gonna flare out. I'm trying to cut it right along this line, and I believe the one right underneath is actually gonna be the same angle, straight down like so. So they're gonna be kind of small, but I actually think they're gonna look really, really killer. Obviously they look kind of stupid right now. So let me go ahead and get the other side on here, and then we're gonna figure out how we're gonna make that nice cut. So this is gonna be the hardest part about this process, which is getting both sides to line up evenly. So I have the holes drilled here. I'm gonna use the calipers and make some measurements, make kind of a grid. That'll at least give us a starting point. I'll probably measure the first and the fourth hole in relation to this line here. See if I can get this as close as possible to line up. All right, so what I did here is measured out the other side and transfer that over for the single hole. It's a little hard to see on camera, but you can see that X mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill the 2 holes there, put a bolt in, put the Canard on there, and then mark out where the remaining holes are. Word to the wise is you never want to trust measurements on that side. You know, thankfully you cannot see two sides of the car at once. So as long as they're within, I would say maybe a quarter of an inch of each other, you're really not going to be able to notice the difference. But I'm going to do my best to line this up exactly perfect before I actually drill. You know, measure twice, cut once. So unfortunately my camera died, but I did get both sides on. So we have this side and now we have this side, which are evenly matched. They do look very dumb having these ginormous pieces on there, but as you guys can see, I already started to mask out where I'm going to cut it. So the Canards are actually going to be pretty small, and both of them should be cut at the same angle, which is going to be awesome. All right, so I have everything all dialed in now. I have them labeled. We're gonna be cutting on the outside of this cut line here on both sides, there and there. And let's bring it inside. I'm gonna use the grinder with the cutoff disc, see how smooth I can get this. Got my glasses on, got my hearing protection, and just lining these out here. So I'm gonna do my best to cut on this line here and then repeat that same thing 4 times. So this is what they look like right now. The edge came out perfect. Always use blue tape when you do cut carbon fiber. I mean, there's not even any chips or anything. So I'm super stoked. Let me go ahead and toss these on, show you what the finished product looks like. Wow. All right, so this is the finished product. I actually really dig it. Let me go ahead and toss them on the car so you guys can get a better view. And I'm gonna roll my car back. Aside from my soul. I think with a little bit of polishing and obviously some cleaner hardware, this is gonna look really cool. I actually really like the styling of it. I think it makes the front end more aggressive. It's a little bit hard to picture because the front end is so ragged right now. The whole car looks ragged, but the fitment is pretty good. For some free Canards and just an afternoon of working, I'm actually really happy with it. So if you guys would let me know what you think in the comments below, that'd be awesome. Just another quick announcement. Today marks the first day of the March sweepstakes for Throttle VIP members. So this month we are giving away a turbo kit, a Garrett turbo kit, or $5,000 to spend on new performance parts. All you gotta do to join is click the link in the top of the description. Join, set it up. It's super easy to sign up. There's a ton of awesome other benefits. One more announcement is the t-shirt line. The engine collection is live as well. That's on the Throttle shop, and we have some other goodies on there too. So I will put the link for that in the description as well. If you like what you saw in this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Using Throttle VIP is without a doubt the best things you could do as a car guy.
Not only will you be automatically entered in the chance to win cool prizes every month like free air suspension, but you'll save 10% on all brand new parts in the Throttle shop, and Throttle will price match those parts for you as well. It's a no-brainer.
I saved about $200 being a member of Throttle VIP. If it wasn't for Throttle VIP, my car wouldn't be slammed the way it is now.
The greatest investment you can make as a car person is Throttle VIP. You're going to get the best discounts on the best parts, and you're never going to get a deal, anything like it, anywhere else, on the internet, in person, no matter where you go.
I highly recommend getting Throttle VIP. It's definitely worth it.